Thanks for listening to our market requirements presentation. We are the team developing BioCarta. For health-conscious individuals and groups of people who want to maintain comprehensive records of medical diagnoses and stay up to date on current and historical outbreak information, BioCarta is a new smartphone application that enables entry and tracking of personal medical diagnoses with capabilities to view outbreak data. Unlike other commercial medical apps, BioCarta aggregates anonymized diagnosis data that is either manually input or automatically uploaded from BioLux, an at-home medical diagnostics device, which allows the app to provide real-time outbreak information based on geographic location. This statement communicates to users our brand, as we hope to offer a technology app that is accurate, comprehensive, and private in order to empower people to shed light on their health.
BioCarta users experience two main pain points. The first is a lack of continuity or aggregation of diagnosis history for yourself and others. For example, where, when, and how long did you have an illness? The second pain point is a lack of access to and awareness of outbreak information in your respective location. For example, how prevalent is the flu in your area?
Based on analysis of the specific pain points, we identified 3 user personas. The first is Anne, a parent with a young child. Based on our interviews, parents, particularly first-time parents, track their child's medical diagnosis history carefully. Anne needs a quick and convenient repository for his child's diagnosis history to reference at home or at the doctor's office. Alex is a young professional. She likely has disposable income and is an early adopter of fitness and health tracking technology. She would like an accurate reference of her personal health diagnoses because she places a high premium on documentation and health trend awareness. Lastly, Aiden is a coach of a junior league soccer team. For insurance purposes, he needs a record of participant illnesses and injuries. He values convenient data entry methods with high accuracy, as well as the ability to back up data.
There are numerous existing solutions that somewhat address the pain points previously mentioned in varying degrees. The first, people usually keep some sort of personal record, either digital files, online calendar, or maybe paper files. Larger healthcare providers such as Kaiser or Blue Shield sometimes have websites or mobile apps for patients to view medical health records. Primary care physicians may be up to date on outbreak information and will hold on to medical charts and records at their offices. Institutions, such as school nurses or nursing homes for the elderly, may also be up to date on outbreak information. The Center for Disease Control will have reliable outbreak information, but probably not at the resolution necessary to know what's going on in your specific area. Lastly, traditional news may have relevant outbreak information, but its reliability may be questionable.
Why now? The timing of BioCarta development is governed primarily by the maturation of BioLux, a hardware device designed for at-home medical testing based on new microfluidics technology. We predict that a substantial portion of our user base will likely have a BioLux device, which increases the amount of diagnosis data accessible to users. We feel that users will be interested in tracking their health data because of recent popularity of health and fitness tracking. And lastly, we decided that the platform for medical diagnosis history would be a smartphone application. We predict that the majority of our market will have smartphones, and smartphones will have good connectivity with BioLux diagnostic devices.
To size the addressable market of the U.S., we considered the number of households in the U.S., bucketed into income levels, and considered the percentage of households with smartphones based on income level. We summed the number of possible downloads, assuming 1 download per household, to arrive at a U.S. addressable market of 86 million downloads. We believe the top barriers relate to network effects, our customers, data accuracy, and privacy concerns. To go into network effects, in order to provide outbreak data at the resolution we would like, we need a large network of users and a certain virality factor within customer segments like parents. However, if network effects are not strong, we may partner with other resources to fill the gaps in our data, or we could consider retaining this feature as a nice-to-have, but not as a core element of our value proposition. Next, we need to make sure our customers derive sufficient value to justify the product. Nurturing top customer relationships will help build a reliable network and generate outbreak data. Third, the data itself needs to be accurate in order to bring value to customers. To decrease data error, we will encourage uploads of data from BioLux, which are formatted correctly. For manually input data, we will design easy interfaces to collect the necessary data. Lastly, we will carefully consider rules and regulations set forward about storing and sharing medical diagnosis data. We will actively educate users about our protections and responsibilities. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to hearing your feedback.